Hey everybody, this is Rob, and this is your makeup video for units 12A and 12B. We got a lot of work to do, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first, remember, at the end of this class, you should be able to do the three things. One, you'll be able to talk about how the Japanese language is changing. You'll be able to talk about abbreviations and slang, and you'll learn 10 new high-level verbs and other kinds of vocabulary. Let's get started. Remember, when you don't have anything to say, use this English. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I don't know. I haven't decided. I can't think of anything. Nothing comes to mind. And if you don't want to talk, I'd rather not say. If you have any questions, use this. Do you desu ka? What does it mean? Nihongo de wa nani uemasu ka? How do you say it in Japanese? Okay. Eigo de, how do you say it in English? And then moikai yute kudasai. Could you say that again, please? Great. Okay. So, first, here's our comic. We're talking about abbreviations and how Japanese is under attack. So, right here, it says, everyone, there is an MTG in room 402. Please get ready and go there now. A few minutes later, what are you doing? So, you said there was a mountain gorilla in room 402. You know, an MTG. Ha ha ha. Not mountain gorilla, MTG. Meeting. I told you it wasn't a gorilla. You want a banana? Okay, so that's a misunderstanding, Gokai. Sometimes MTG can mean mountain gorilla, but usually it means meeting. Jokyo no Shidai. Okay, now these are abbreviations. MTG, that's an abbreviation for meeting. How about these? MTG means meeting. How about no good? CM, OL, KY, Kombini, Pasokon, Anime, Sekuhara, Family Rest. Now, this is what I want you to do. Practice this English. What does Tatoeba Digikame stand for? It stands for digital camera. I want you to tell me it stands for Nantaka Nantaka stands for Nantaka. Tatoeba MTG stands for meeting. NG stands for no good, and so on. Please do the rest. So your assignment is to do what does CM stand for? What does OL stand for? What does KY stand for? What does Kombini stand for? What does Pasokon stand for? What does anime stand for? What does Sekuhara stand for? What does Family Rest stand for? Rob, I don't know. Then say, I don't know what Nantaka Nantaka stands for. Tatoeba moshi anime ego de wakarenai. I don't know what anime stands for. That's okay too. Please make a video, a voice file, or write your answers and take a photo and send it to me at Facebook. Okay? Good luck. Next, this is the passage that you will use. Before we use this passage, there's some words I want you to know. First, to be under attack. Okay? To be under attack, that means something is attacking you, either with weapons or with words. Either is okay, to be under attack. So, workplace, the place where you go to work, your business or your part time job. Invaders, invaders can mean something that's coming into your country uninvited. So it could be the army, it could be animals, it could be music, it could be anything. One animal invader right now is the black bass. The black bass came from America and now it's in Japanese waters. Okay, millennial slang. This is slang by your generation. And I don't know, Jidai, no, Zokugo. So, for example, gachidayo, I guess it means I'm serious. I don't know that. And then loan words. Loan words are words that come from other countries. Loan words from Japan are tsunami or teriyaki or sayonara. Nihon kara kimashita demo ego no kotoba ni narimashita. In Japan, arubaito is a loan word. It comes from Germany, Deutsch no kotoba. And then abbreviations. Abbreviations, otsukare-sama becomes ots, like that. Those are abbreviations. Okay? Next, some verbs that you need to know. Okay, some verbs that you need to know. Attack we know what that means. Attack means like Boroku. Sometimes Suzumebachi will attack a honeybee. Change, Kawateru. He wants to change clothes, change ideas, change jobs. Communicate means to be able to talk and understand each other. Compare. Which one is better? Which one is bigger? Which one do I like more? That's compare. Decline has two meanings. Decline can mean to go down. Ikanji warikanji dochidemoi. Or decline can mean waruku naru. Okay, you can see this apple is declining. Dandan kusateru. Okay, fear. Fear means that you are afraid of something. This person fears viruses. That's why they wear a mask. Grow. Grow can mean okiku ni naru or tatoeba shokubutsu. Tani, shokubutsu, and then yada kudamono or yasai. That's grow. Say, kotobayu. See, miru o wakaru. Okay, I see. Wakaru, naruhodo. See, miru. Okay, suggest. Well, osusume suru. This person says you should try this. It's great. The pasta with the seafood sauce. It's great. He is suggesting that food. Okay, so before we read this passage, let me read this with all of the illustrations. Please read and listen. It is said that the Japanese language is under attack. Some of the invaders include the increase of millennial slang, the growing presence and use of loan words from other languages, and the excessive use of abbreviations brought on by social media. All languages change over time, and Japanese is no different. If you were to compare the Japanese used in the Edo period with today's Japanese, you would see that they are totally different from one another. Some people say this is natural. They suggest that proper Japanese is too strict and too difficult to use. They even say that one form of Japanese, keigo, goes against the current trend of inclusion. On the other hand, others are worried that the use of proper Japanese is declining. They fear Japanese values and traditions may be lost. The workplace and formal situations such as funerals and weddings require proper speech. They are also concerned that younger and older generations won't be able to communicate. For these reasons and more, it is necessary to find a balance between preserving the traditional Japanese language and allowing it to change with the times. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds. If you want to stop and read, it's okay. Now, you have to answer these questions right here. True or false? Okay. Number one, true or false? Some say that the Japanese language is too strong to be attacked. True or false? Number two, words from other languages are transforming Japanese. True or false? Number three, the current Japanese language and the Japanese language from the Edo period are very similar. True or false? Number four, some people say that the decline in Japanese values is due to the loss of polite Japanese. Okay, is that true or false? So you have to make either a line video, voice file, or write your answers on paper, take a photo, and send it to me at line. Here are some animated examples. Number one, true or false? Some say that the Japanese language is too strong to be attacked. True or false? Number two, words from other languages are transforming Japanese. True or false? Number three, the current Japanese language and the Japanese language from the Edo period are very similar. And number four, some people say that the decline in Japanese values is due to the loss of polite Japanese. Okay, 5 seconds. Stop the video. Please answer your questions. Okay, here are the answers. Okay. Some people say the Japanese language is too strong to be attacked. Of course, that's false. Words from other languages are transforming Japanese. That's true. Arubaito, claim, etc. Okay. Number three, the current Japanese language and the Japanese language from the Edo period are very similar. That's true. Or that's false. I'm sorry. That's false. They're very, very different. And number four, some people say that the decline in Japanese values is due to the loss of polite Japanese. That's very, very true. People can't speak at funerals, weddings, or meetings properly. Okay, so your answer should look like this. Correct your answers, send them to me at line. Thank you. Now, multiple choice. Number one, what factors are attacking the Japanese language? The history of the Edo period, a loss of Japanese values, slang, words from different languages, and abbreviations. Number two, what do some people say about proper Japanese? A, they say that proper Japanese has disappeared. B, they say that proper Japanese is helped by words from other languages. And C, they say that proper Japanese should not be used at weddings. Number three, why do some people say communication between younger and older generations won't be possible in the future? A, because Japanese language from Edo period is not popular, because the younger generation doesn't use proper Japanese, and because the older generation does not like social media. Okay, so you have to write your answers on a piece of paper and take a photo, or make a voice or video file, send them to me at line. Here are some animations. What factors are attacking the Japanese language? History of the Edo period, a loss of Japanese values, slang words from different languages and abbreviation. Okay, number two, what do some people say about proper Japanese? They say that the proper Japanese has disappeared. They say that proper Japanese is helped by words from other languages. They say that proper Japanese should not be used at weddings. Okay, what's the answer? And then number three, why do some people say communication between younger and older generations won't be possible in the future? Because the Japanese from language from Edo period is not popular, because the younger generation doesn't use proper Japanese, and C, because the older generation does not like social media. Okay? 5 seconds. Stop the video. Please answer your questions. Okay, here are your answers. Okay. Number one is C, slang words from different languages and abbreviations. Number two, A, they say that proper Japanese has disappeared. And number three, B, because the younger generation doesn't use proper Japanese. Those are your answers, C, A, B. Okay, send your answers to me at line. Okay, now putting it all together, you have to answer three questions. First one is about slang. Slang, Zokugo. What slang do you hear and or use in your life? When is the slang used? How do you feel about it? Okay. Now, this is my answer. The word damemoto is difficult for me. Okay, damemoto is difficult for me. It means you have nothing to lose, so you might as well try. Kind of like Ijinai. I hear dame and I think there's a problem. So it's confusing for me. Damemoto is a good word. I hear dame. Dame is difficult. How about you? Okay. So you have to write your own answer. Same thing. Paper, video, or voice file talking about slang. Okay. Number two, what loan words do you see or hear and use in your life? Okay. Words are from other countries. Okay. So, for example, you have wabi sabi. Okay. Wabi sabi and teriyaki. Now, please remember, wabi sabi and teriyaki are loan words from Japan to America. Okay. So, wabi sabi and teriyaki are not loan words for you. Your loan words. Tatoeba ego mitai no kotoba. Cho very bad. Listola. Albaito. Gaikoku no kuni kara kimashita no kotoba. Okay, so for me, wabi sabi and teriyaki are good loan words because the English version is much easier. Teriyaki in English is mayonnaise mixed with sauce and spices. Mendokusai. Teriyaki is better. It's easier. Wabi sabi. Wabi sabi is a beautiful short word that has a big meaning. Wabi sabi means uh, beauty through imperfection. Very difficult. Wabi sabi is easier. How about you? What loan words do you hear or use in life? Okay. So please tell me about those words. Okay. Voice file, video, or write your answers on paper. And then next one. Okay. Abbreviations. What abbreviations do you use? Okay. Do you use in your life? How do you feel about them? Okay, combini. Combini is easier than saying convenience store. So I like combini. Okay. Another abbreviation I like is like Ohio gozaimasu janakute os. Os. Ohio gozaimasu. That's nice. I like that. Okay. So that's it. How about you? What abbreviations do you use? Okay. Send me your answers online. Okay, great. Go ahead and do that. Now, verbs. You have to put these verbs: attack, change, communicate, compare, decline, fear, grow, say, see, suggest. You have to put these words into these spots right here. So, number one, if you, the cost of living in Miyazaki, you will see that Tokyo is much more expensive. Number two, sometimes older people cannot with young people because of the slang and new words used by the younger generation. Number three, for lunch, you try the pasta with the seafood sauce. It's delicious. Number four, Asian giant hornets often the hives of honeybees. Asian giant hornets are suzumebachi. Number five, because of smartphones, the number of people who send New Year's cards through the mail will likely in the future. New Year's cards, Nengajo. Number six, Hokkaido farms many delicious fruits and vegetables. Number seven, many people getting sick, so they wear masks outside. Number eight, before we go to the gym, I want to close. Number nine, don't anything to this about anyone. I want to keep it a secret. Number 10, if you volunteer at a drug rehabilitation center, you will how substance abuse can destroy lives. Substance abuse wa kakusei. Okay. So, okay, you have to write your answers on paper or do a voice file, video file. I'll stop. I'll give you 5 seconds. Stop the video. Please write your answers. Before that, let me show you illustrations. Okay, same thing. Number one, if you the cost of living in Tokyo, in Miyazaki in Tokyo, you will see that Tokyo is much more expensive. Number two, sometimes older people cannot with young people because of the slang and the new words used by the younger generation. Number three, for lunch, you try the pasta with the seafood sauce. It's delicious. Number four, Asian giant hornets, often the hives of honeybees. Okay. Number five, because of smartphones, the number of people who send New Year's cards through the mail will likely in the future. Number six, Hokkaido farms delicious fruits and vegetables. Number seven, many people getting sick, so they wear masks outside. And number eight, before we go to the gym, I want to close. Number nine, don't anything about this to anyone. I want to keep it a secret. And number 10, if you volunteer at a drug rehabilitation center, you will how substance abuse can destroy lives. 5 seconds, stop the video, write your answers, send your answers to me at line. Okay, here are your answers. Okay, good. If you number one is compare, number two is communicate, number three is suggest, number four is attack, number five is decline, number six is grow, number seven is fear, number eight is change, number nine is say, number 10 is see. Okay, so your answers are like this. Okay, great. Okay. Now, Unit 12B, we have to do this very quickly. So we're going to practice these words. What, where, when, why, who with, whose, which, how much, how many, how often. Okay. So you have to put these words in the sentence. Question number one. Wasabi do you put on your sushi? Answer, a lot. I love wasabi. Number two, do you eat sushi? Kotai, at a restaurant in Sapporo. Number three, do you eat sushi? Answer, with my family and friends. Number four, sushi do you like? I love salmon and crab. Number five, do you eat sushi? On my birthday and other special days. Number six, do you eat sushi? I use chopsticks. Number seven, plates of sushi do you eat? A lot, usually 10 plates. Number 8, don't you eat sushi? I can't eat sushi. I can't eat seafood. I'm allergic to it. Araragi ga aru. Okay. Number 9, sushi do you prefer, salmon or tuna? Answer, I prefer salmon. Number 10, chopsticks are those. I think they belong to the lady over there. Okay. So, okay, you have to write your videos or make a voice file, video file. Please do that. Stop the, I'll give you 5 seconds. Stop the video, make your answers. Okay, here are your answers. Okay. Number 1, how much wasabi do you put on your sushi? Number 2, where do you eat sushi? Number 3, who do you eat sushi with? Number 4, what sushi do you like? Number 5, when do you eat sushi? Number 6, how do you eat sushi? Number 7, how many plates of sushi do you eat? Number 8, why don't you eat sushi? Number 9, which sushi do you prefer, salmon or tuna? And number 10, whose chopsticks are those? Okay. Next, we're going to go to some verbs. You have freeze, okay, leitosuru, roll, okay, you've got like the small bowl of dough, then you make like this big pizza thing. Fry, when you fry an egg. Fry fish. Boil, when you make udon or pasta. Serve, when you give someone some food. So you have to make questions with this. So the first one, question number 1, goes with this answer right here. It takes about 4 hours. Please make a question from ice to how freeze take does cubes long it. Hint, how long? Mazu saisho wa how long? Okay. Number 2. Okay. Number 2, this picture right here goes with answer number 2 like this. Okay. So he says, okay, never. We always go to a sushi restaurant. Okay. So roll, your, often, you, own, how, sushi, do. Okay. Please make a question. Okay. Number 3 goes with this picture. Answer is only on weekends. Please make a question from fry, you, eggs, do, breakfast, when, for. Okay. Answer is only on weekends. Okay. Number 4. Okay. Number 4, this one. Answered because I'm making udon. Please make a question from boiling, so, why, much, you, water, are. And then last one, okay. Last one, this picture right here goes with this answer. Answer, it serves Japanese food like sushi and tempura. Please make a question from this food does what kind restaurant of serve. Okay, so your job again, you have to make your questions, either write them on paper, make a voice file or video, send it to me at line. 5 seconds, stop the video and write your answers. Okay, here are the answers. Okay, number 1, how long does it take for ice cubes to freeze? Number 2, how often do you roll your own sushi? Number 3, when do you fry eggs for breakfast? Number 4, why are you boiling so much water? Number 5, what kind of food does this restaurant serve? Okay, send your answers to me at line. Okay, next, some descriptive words raw, nama, cooked. Okay, nama no gyaku. Yakido wa yokunai demo like yakizakana. Sashimi is raw fish. Yakizakana is cooked fish. Okay, hungry, onakasuita. Thirsty, nodo kawaita. Delicious, oishi. Disgusting, terrible. Okay, now disgusting is mazui, kimochiwari. Terrible, mazui, or hidoi sayaku saite. Demo shitsure kanji janai. Okay, so what you have to do now, answer these questions. So I'm going to change colors here real quick. Okay, first one, tell me about a food you eat raw. Next, tell me about a food you always eat cooked. Okay, tell me about what you eat when you are really hungry. Tell me about what you drink when you are really thirsty. Tell me about a delicious foreign food. Oishi no gaikoku no tabemono yute kudasai. Tell me about a disgusting foreign food. Okay, kimochiwari, mazui no gaikoku no tabemono. Okay, Rob, your answers. Rob, tell me about a food that you always eat raw. Sushi. I eat a lot of raw sushi. Okay. Tell me about a food that you eat cooked. Okay. Eggs. I don't like raw eggs. I like sukiyaki, but I don't like raw eggs. Okay. Tell me what you eat when you're really hungry. When I'm really hungry, I like yakisoba. It just makes me full. Tell me about what you drink when you are really thirsty. Tell me about a delicious foreign food. Okay, now I'm American. I'm American. I live in Japan. So stay Betsu no American Nihon no Igai no Tabimono. I like Spatzel. Spatzel is a German pasta. It's very, very delicious. Delicious. Tell me about a disgusting or terrible foreign food. Okay, Taiwan has something called black eggs. Black eggs. It's like natto or miso tamago. They take eggs and they keep them somewhere dark for 3 weeks. No, thank you. So, okay, your answer. Please tell me your answers, okay? Tell me about a food you eat that's raw. Tell me about a food you eat that's cooked. Tell me what you eat when you're hungry. Tell me what you drink when you are thirsty. Tell me a delicious foreign food. Tell me a disgusting or terrible foreign food. Write your answers or make a voice video file. Send it to me at line. Okay, great. And then, now, last thing. Okay, dono gurai oishii desu ka? Totemo oishii. It's very delicious. Okay? Futsu no oishii. Delicious. Chotto oishii or keiko oishii. It's kind of delicious. Ammari oishikunai. It's not very delicious. And then zenzen oishikunai. It's not delicious at all. Last assignment. What you have to do is look at all of these foods right here. Answer this question. How does it look? Miru wa domoimasu ka? Tatoeba, he says to her, this is poutine. It's French fries covered in cheese and gravy. How does it look? And she can say, it looks very delicious, or it looks terrible. It looks very disgusting. Okay? So, what do you think? Moshi oishii, kore wa tsukatte kudasai. It looks very delicious. Delicious. Okay, not so delicious. It doesn't look delicious. It doesn't look delicious at all. Or it looks very disgusting, very terrible. Disgusting, terrible. It doesn't look disgusting or terrible. It doesn't look terrible or disgusting at all. So come down here, right here. You've got 6 foods. Now, right here, this one, Spatzel. This is the German pasta I talked about. Rob, this is Spatzel. It's a pasta from Germany. How does it look? Okay, to me, it looks delicious. This looks very delicious. Okay, this is tangine stew. It's from Morocco. It has lamb, chicken, and vegetables. Watashi no kotai, it looks delicious. It looks delicious. Okay, this is escargot. It's from France. It's snails, katatsumuri, cooked in butter. Okay, now, it looks disgusting. Kimochiwari so. Demo, it's delicious. Miru wa kimochiwari. Demo tabemashita. Oishii. So it looks disgusting, but it is delicious. This is sanakaji. It's raw octopus from Korea. Mada ikizukuri kankoku no. To me, it looks disgusting. This is hakari. It's from Iceland. It's fermented shark. Now, shark is same. Fermented is like natto or miso. Ipai jika matemashita. It looks kind of delicious, kind of like salmon jerky. And this is tepa or stink heads. They're old fermented fish heads. No, thank you. Disgusting. It looks very, very disgusting. So you have to give me your answers. Tell me what you think. Okay, escargot looks Nantaka. Tangine stew looks Nantaka. Spatzel looks Nantaka. Sanakaji looks Nantaka. Hakari looks Nantaka. Tepa, stinkheads look Nantaka. Jibuno kotai wa I kotai desu. Write your answers, take a photo of the picture, send it to me, or send me your voice file or video file. You don't have to show your face. Okay, that's it. Hontoni otsukare-sama deshita. Thank you very much. So this is yeah, you're almost finished with Eigo classes. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.